here we see that I can add the content that I've created. I now have the ability to add the tags for the different standards. So it's important that when we bring this technology into our classroom that we are tying it to a standard. So we don't say, hey, we found a resource on the web, we want to bring it in because it's a video, but important to make sure that we're training our teachers to look at the correlation. How does this tie into what you're doing with the standards or the objectives that you're looking at? So we're going to go ahead and add this video to our particular lesson. And you can see it's really easy to bring resources into the classroom. So now teachers, when using content management systems and using cloud-based storage systems, can have everything they need to instruct their lessons in one place. A lot of teachers have started to use technology, but you'll see they'll have multiple tabs open on their web browser, or they'll have a bunch of bookmarks in order to instruct a lesson. Important to start training teachers on how to centralize those processes and bring everything all into one place. We talked about the idea of single sign-on too. Clip18 is one of the platforms where you could actually have the different programs that you're using. So here, this school is using vPort, which is a data management system with Voyager, as well as our Ticket to Read. They could click on that. It takes them into their vPort data management. They can see their data. And Clip18 actually has the ability to bring in other programs as well. So your SIS, your student information systems, those could be brought into the platform. Well, what can we do with that data, though? One of the things is we saw how we bring in our resources from our classroom, but what about Common Core standards? And what about those other resources? We can not only see what documents are tagged to that, but you could also find there's a lot of systems out there, and Implicity is incorporated in there, that allow you to browse content by Common Core standard. So we can see here in Implicity we have our Common Core browser that allows us to look at content we have attached to those standards. So one of the great things you could do as a district too is you could start tying in your content to Common Core standards and start to build resources for teachers to be able to browse and personalize lessons. But one of the things we want to know is